Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I'm on the front porch just sitting down, just finishing off my coffee for the morning. Reading my book. It's called The Compound Effect. Hey, good morning, Dale. Yeah, and one of the things I've recognized is that if you plan to do any type of personal development or building or changing anything with the way you think and moving forward, is that you have to do a lot of reading. A lot of us sometimes we don't like to read, or sometimes we just read stuff that probably is not gonna help us broaden our knowledge and our mind of the future. You know, I'm gonna say this to you real quick. Moving forward, we don't really have enough. It doesn't matter how much degrees you got, how much whatever it is, or studies you think you have. We do not have enough knowledge moving forward. So we always need to like study new stuff, read new books, and here's the thing. There's nothing that we're learning right now is new. Everything has already been done before, everything has already been tested, everything has already been tried. All right, so there's nothing actually new. So once again, coming on or you're watching on the replay, I want to say good morning to Periscope and good morning to Facebook. Just be sure to share it with your followers and your friends. Okay, the ones on Periscope, watching on the replay, you could still give me some hearts. Be sure to share it with your followers, your friends, if this information be of any value to you. And promise I would not waste your time. But with that being said, let me go with what I'm going with real quick because I'm gonna make it a lot shorter. Okay. Um, this like I said, this is the countdown to my big day. The beginning of my new season. All right. I'm still trying to get over with the mindset of thinking I'm getting older when I really don't feel. But anyway, with that being said, let's talk about time today. I want to talk about time. Now, how do you look at time? What does time mean to you? Okay. Um, for instance, all of us know how old we are. All right. Like for instance, I'm gonna be 35 in a few days, right? And I can say that for let's say, but 25 years I really had sense. All right, since say from by the age of 10, sense probably come into my body or whatever, and I could just notice and identify the stuff I'm doing. It's different from being 1, 2 to 5, or whatever, because you're just happy go lucky. Um, Now, with the seasons, a lot of person categorize seasons and stuff by the length of time or whatever the list. But I want you to stop for a second and just think for this for a second, okay? We can use season in our lives, by by defining what it is that we doing so far, or how we take advantage of different times that are coming around. Um, let's look at the guy in the Bible, Methuselah. All right, the Bible said that Methuselah lived 900 and whether 50, 66 or how many years. All right. Now the Bible said that Methuselah lived that long, and he died. Nothing else. Okay. Now where am I going with this? That's a good thing. Um, but I'm stating this like that. There's a lot of other persons in the Bible that the Bible speak of, and it says that they either live 60 years or 70 years, or maybe even less. Okay, and then they did a lot of other great stuff. But the Bible had it in details, like what they've done. You know, so let's look at Jesus. Um, Jesus lived for 33 years, and the Bible defined what he done within his lifetime. You know, it defined it from through the times, the difference he make, the change he make until he die. All right. So I break it down and say this to you. What are you doing with your time? Okay. What are you doing with the opportunities that you've been given with? Are you sleeping it away? Are you going to work and doing a regular 9 to 5 and you're tired and you're saying, "Oh, I have to sleep, I have to rest"? Keep in mind, if you sleep 8 hours each day for 7 days a week, That's almost 3 days you slept. Okay? If you don't work for yourself, this is for the non-entrepreneurs. Okay, because entrepreneurs tend to work a lot longer because they want a lot more for themselves and their families. Okay? But the ones that work on regular jobs, okay, if you work from whether 7 to 4, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, however it is, by the time you should get off from 5:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m., that's characterize what you're going to do, what you're going to be in the near future, how far you're going to go with your life. Between that 12-hour window period, that's for you to help build yourself personally, to help add more value to your life. Okay? Therefore, back to dealing with us on a personal level. Okay? We have to come to a point, for me, this a big deal for me, because being half of my promised lifetime, I've recently did a lot of stuff in terms of mind change and mindset. Before time I couldn't sit down and read a book or listen to something inspirational. It's just music or just blah 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 foolishness or whatever. That is not doing anything positive for me. But let me ask you, what it is that the day or tomorrow, if your time come to an end, what it is that you want people to know you as, what it is that you want people to say about you that would be positive, that your kids can live on, what legacy that your son or your daughter can go by and say, well, mommy started this, or daddy started that. I've watched something I was watching last night with this gentleman. He was the first one to get to outer space, the first man. Okay? And his son come behind, and he went beyond that. He was the first man to go the deepest depth within the ocean. You understand? So the father went out of the atmosphere, and the son went deep in to the earth. Okay, so like once you leave a legacy, and you decide that my life is going to be short, because notice now, even though that the Bible promises 70 years, which is 10, right now it's 50 years right now. And everyone is just living to pay doctor bills and complain for the rest of your life. Okay? So right now the generation has been cut short. Our lifetime has been cut short already. Because when people reach 35 to 40, diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's, everything is kicking in. And before a time when we growing up, these things used to be like old people diseases and stuff like that. But guess what? We are tracking them. Excuse me. Yeah, but today I want you to look into your life, right? Look into your life. Make changes instead of make excuses. All right, we have a choice. Every day we wake up, we have a choice. I have a choice by coming on this scope right now and actually doing this video and speaking to you. Okay, you're going to have some people watch it, some people won't watch it, some people are going to share it, some people won't share it. That's a choice, okay? You can listen to what I have to say. It's still a choice. All right, but I'm going to say this to you, for those of you that actually going to be watching this. All right, make a choice today. Ask yourself, what am I doing with my time? What am I doing with the season? Am I taking advantage of every opportunity, every chance, every resource I have around me? Ask yourself, are you doing enough? Okay, ask yourself, am I comfortable at the point of life where I'm at? Because I remember 10 years ago, I had my only first birthday party I had in my life. And now this is 10 years later. So the time is recognized. And all of the friends I had, all of the girlfriends I had 10 years ago, I don't even know of them. I've probably never even seen them in the past 8 years or 5 years. You understand? And things can really change. So as time changes and the seasons go by, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing to make someone else better? What are you doing to leave a legacy for your kids or someone to follow? What are you doing to say, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. So-and-so, Mr. Gibson, or Miller, or, whatever you are, whoever you are out there, what are you doing to contribute, to make a contribution to life? Because the only thing, our payback to life, all right, is to make a contribution. So I want you today to make a conscious decision on what you're going to do for the rest of your life. How you're going to go on living the rest of your life. If you're gonna continue sleeping, sitting on the couch watching TV after work or whatever you listen, for those of you in working, you're gonna lay down and complain and say there's no job out there, you can't do nothing. Everything that we have, God has already put it in us. We just been made by the Creator. Okay, so we have a choice that we can either make excuses or make changes in our life. All right, change your friends, change your circle. First step, change your mindset. All right, I normally talk about health and wellness and stuff like that, but I just have to bring this little session of time. All right, so once again, if this information is of any value to you, I would love for you to share it with your friends, your followers, you know, and once again, for those who are watching on the replay, you know, I just want to say thanks, you know, because you didn't have to be doing it, but this is a decision that you make, you know. So make sure that everything that comes into your life, every individual have a part of your life, make sure they have some significant impact in a positive way, okay? It doesn't matter who. It could be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Change the way we do stuff. We have to be intentional about the way we do things. Alright, so, but that's me for the day. I'll try probably come on twice a day, but my time is only give me for the mornings, you know, and I just have so much to say, but I'm gonna try make it my best to come on twice a day. But hey, guess what? I'm excited. I don't know if you're excited for me, but you know, we have in the Bahamas, we have our younger people are dying every day, you know. So the ones, it look like if you don't make it over 40, you're pretty much safe, but not really safe because you're probably eating yourself to death. You got some type of cancer, which from food or, you know, everything. You're not safe. Learn the facts. Anyway, once again, this is your boy Jay. I'm out. Once again, share, do what you gotta do, and be good, be great in purpose, and know that I love you to life. Peace out.